There are moments in life when everything feels like too much. The noise around us, the weight of expectations, the busyness of every day, all of it builds up quietly, and before we know it, we feel disconnected from our center. In these times, we may find ourselves wondering why we feel so unfulfilled, even when we've achieved so much or tried so hard. But deep within, there's a gentle truth waiting to be heard. You do not need to chase fulfillment. It lives inside you. It's not something to strive for out there. It's something you return to in here. And the way back is always through calm. Calm is not a weakness. Calm is power. It is the space where the heart speaks softly and the universe answers. When we become still, we start to hear our own voice again, the one that knows what we truly want and need. It knows the difference between what pleases others and what nourishes our soul. In calm, we stop reacting and start allowing. And it's in this allowing, this soft return to ourselves, that fulfillment begins to show itself, not through effort or struggle, but through flow. You see, imagination is not just fantasy. Imagination is creation. Every great idea, every act of love, every beautiful moment begins first as a gentle picture in the mind. And when the mind is calm, that picture becomes clear and bright and strong. It's like planting a seed in rich, quiet soil. It grows naturally without pushing because the environment is right. You have a beautiful garden within you, and whatever you plant there in peace and trust will begin to grow. But if the soil is full of fear, stress, and doubt, the seed has no room to breathe. So today we begin not with goals or plans, but with a return to calm. We step back from the need to do and step gently into the power of being still, being open, being enough just as we are. And it's okay if calm feels far away right now. It may have been a long time since you sat with yourself in silence, but that's all right. Even one quiet breath, one soft moment of turning inward is enough to begin. There is no race. There is no behind. You are exactly where you need to be. Close your eyes if you'd like. Breathe in gently. Let it fill you, this breath. And as you breathe out, let go of the pressure to figure everything out. Let it fall away, even just for now. In this breath, you are safe. In this moment, you are loved. And in this stillness, you are open to receive. Say softly to yourself, I am safe. I am peaceful. I allow life to bless me now. You can whisper it, write it, or feel it. There is no right way. The point is not perfection. The point is presence. As you settle into this energy, something begins to shift. The body relaxes, the mind quiets, and the heart opens. This is the beginning of alignment. This is where fulfillment begins, not when we finally get there, but when we let ourselves fully be here, right now, whole and worthy. Now let's talk about why this feeling can sometimes be so hard to reach. So often we are told that success and happiness come from doing more, working harder, running faster. But fulfillment does not respond to force. It responds to invitation. It comes not when we chase it, but when we create space for it to enter. Think of a butterfly. If you run after it, it will keep flying away. But when you sit quietly, open, and still, it may land gently on your shoulder. Fulfillment is just like that. When we stop chasing, we begin attracting. The energy of chasing is filled with fear, fear of not having enough, fear of not being enough, fear of missing out. But the energy of allowing is filled with love. Love says, I trust that what is mine will come to me. I trust that I do not have to force life to love me. And in that trust, we become magnets for all that is good and meant for us. When we're always looking outward at what others have, what we lack, what we still need to get. We lose sight of what's already blooming within us. Fulfillment begins to feel like something far away, unreachable, but truly, it has never left. It simply waits for us to notice it again. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are not broken. You are on your way. Every time you pause, breathe, and remember who you are, you take a step toward wholeness. That step may not look like progress to the world, but to your soul, it is everything. Say this gently to yourself as often as you can. I am safe to receive all that is meant for me. Say it when you wake up. Say it when you feel anxious. Say it when things seem unclear. And most importantly, say it when you feel like giving up. These words are not magic, but they are medicine. They remind the body to relax, the heart to trust, and the mind to let go. And now that you've opened your heart to the idea of calm receiving, let's explore how to bring it into practice through the soft power of imagination. When you were younger, imagination came naturally. You didn't need permission to dream. You didn't worry whether your visions were realistic. You simply imagined. And that act alone made you feel alive. Somewhere along the way, we were taught that imagination is childish or a waste of time. But imagination is one of the most powerful tools you have. It is how you speak to the universe without words. It is how you create your life before it shows up in front of you. Now here's the key. Imagination works best when the body is relaxed and the mind is quiet. When we are tense, distracted, or overwhelmed, our visions become fuzzy. But when we are calm, imagination becomes clear and strong. It becomes a blueprint for reality. So I invite you now to take a moment to sit or lie down somewhere peaceful. Close your eyes, take a soft breath in, let it out gently, and picture a serene lake. The water is still, the sky is soft, there is no noise, only peace. In the center of this lake, you see a light. That light is your desire, glowing, pure, and beautiful. You do not swim toward it. You simply allow it to glow. You watch the ripples move outward, and as they do, they touch everything around you. Trees blossom, birds sing, the sky brightens. This is how calm imagination works. It doesn't rush. It radiates. You are the lake. Your vision is the light. Your calmness is the magnet. Even just 3 minutes of this peaceful imagining each morning can shift your entire day. It sets the tone. It reminds your energy who you really are. You begin the day not in stress or fear, but in creation and grace. Try making a space in your home, a small corner, a chair, even just a cushion, where you can sit in stillness each day. Let this be your sacred space. Your calm space, your space to remember what matters. There is no need to visualize things perfectly. You don't have to see every detail, just feel it. Feel peace, feel ease, feel joy. When you imagine in this way, with soft focus and open heart, you begin calling your life forward in the most beautiful way. Say to yourself, my calm imagination creates my joyful life. Let that truth settle in. Let it wrap around you like a warm blanket. You are not separate from your desires. You are their home. You are not waiting for them. You are welcoming them. In calm, in trust, in love. And everything you seek begins to find its way to you, gently, effortlessly, in perfect time. There's a quiet fear that tries to live in the corners of the heart, a fear that says, if I don't control everything, nothing will work out. This fear is subtle. It dresses itself as responsibility, as planning, even as ambition. But underneath, it's simply the old fear of not being safe. It's the part of us that believes we must do it all, know it all, and hold it all, or life will fall apart. But here is the gentle truth. The more we try to control, the more we block what is ready to come in. True power is not in control, it is in trust. Trying to control everything is exhausting. It drains the joy from our moments and the magic from our lives. When we try to force outcomes, we close the door to better ones. Control comes from the mind, but trust flows from the heart. And when we begin to soften our grip, even just a little, we create space for miracles to enter. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means allowing a deeper intelligence to guide the way. The same force that makes the sun rise, the flowers bloom, and the tide return. That force also moves through you. You are not separate from it. You are it. And when you trust this rhythm, life becomes less about struggle and more about alignment. Take a moment and picture a tree. It does not rush to bloom. It does not panic in winter. It does not try to control the rain or the sun. It simply grows, rooted, steady, trusting. You too are like that tree. There is a time for resting and a time for rising, a time for releasing and a time for receiving, and none of it needs to be rushed. Say softly, "I trust the rhythm of my life." Let that settle into your body. Let it wash away the urgency, the pressure, the need to always figure it out. There is nothing wrong with pausing. There is wisdom in stillness. And when you stop trying to control every little detail, you begin to notice how much is already working out for you. Let this be your new way. Take inspired steps, then release the outcome. Love what you're creating, but let go of how and when it arrives. Say yes to ease. Say yes to flow. Say yes to a life that doesn't need to be chased, only welcomed. And in that welcoming, something beautiful happens. You begin to feel fulfilled, not someday in the future, but now, in this breath. You stop asking, "When will it come?" and start saying, "I feel it already." And that changes everything, because the truth is, we don't manifest what we want. We manifest what we are in harmony with. You may desire peace, love, abundance, joy, but are you living in the feeling of peace? Are you speaking with love? Are you seeing the abundance in this moment? When your feelings match your desires, the bridge is built, and your life begins to reflect your inner world. So let us come back to that feeling. What does it feel like to already be fulfilled, to already be at peace? Not because everything outside is perfect, but because the inside is finally soft and open. Close your eyes, breathe into your heart. Imagine it as a warm, gentle light. Let that light grow. Feel it fill your chest, your arms, your belly, your legs. Let it spread to every part of you. In this space, whisper to yourself, "I am already whole, and my life reflects that wholeness." Not because of what you have, but because of who you are. This is not about pretending. It's about remembering. Your worth is not waiting to be proven. It's waiting to be felt. You may choose to stand in front of a mirror and say to your reflection, "I welcome all good things into my life with ease." Do it with softness, with kindness. You don't need to feel it fully right away. Just begin. The mirror does not judge. It reflects. And when you speak love to your reflection, something inside you listens. Something inside begins to heal. You can also write down your feelings. Journal what being fulfilled feels like to you, not the things you want, but the sensations. Does it feel calm, warm, expansive, free? Get to know that feeling. Become friends with it. Invite it into your day like a guest of honor. As you do, you become the invitation for your dreams. No more waiting, no more chasing, just alignment, just trust, just being in the energy of already receiving. And in this space, life becomes simpler, quieter, sweeter. There is one more sacred tool I want to share with you, something so simple, yet so powerful: stillness. Stillness is not just the absence of noise, it is the presence of awareness. It is where your deepest knowing lives. It is where the universe speaks. When you create even a few moments of stillness each day, you become magnetic. In stillness, your energy becomes focused, calm, and clear. And just like a lake reflecting the sky, you begin to reflect the life you truly desire. Find a time in your day, perhaps before sleep or just after waking, where you can sit in quiet. You don't need to do anything, just be, breathe, listen. Let thoughts pass through like clouds. Let the silence hold you. In this quiet, your energy settles. Your desires rise to the surface, and your whole being begins to hum with alignment. You can even imagine golden light flowing from your heart. See it spreading gently outward, filling your room, your home, your world. This light carries your peace, it carries your joy, and it draws in experiences that match its beauty. This is the magnetism of stillness. You don't have to say much. You don't have to prove anything. You simply sit in your power, in your softness, in your knowing, and what is meant for you begins to move towards you, quietly, steadily, naturally. Even 5 minutes a day is enough. A short pause between activities, a breath before a conversation, a quiet moment with your hand on your heart. These are not small things. These are sacred choices. Each one shifts your energy. Each one opens a door. You might like to say, "The more I rest in calm, the more life blesses me." Feel how true that is. Feel how much lighter everything becomes when you stop running and start receiving. The world may tell you to hustle, but your soul whispers, "Be still." And in that stillness, miracles gather. They wait patiently for your readiness. And when you are calm, you are ready. So let go of the noise, let go of the rush, let go of the belief that you must suffer to succeed. Let your fulfillment be gentle, let it be graceful, let it be the natural result of a life lived from the inside out. The more still you become, the louder your truth will speak. And in that truth, all things begin. Now let's create something beautiful within you, a sacred space where your imagination can rest, grow, and shine. This space is not built with bricks and walls. It is built in the heart, in the mind, in the breath. It is a place you return to when the world feels heavy or noisy, a place where your truth lives and your dreams are safe. Close your eyes and picture this space. It can be a gentle meadow, a warm room, a quiet garden, or simply a light in your chest. There is no wrong way to create it. Let it come to you softly. Let it be simple and soothing. In this space, you feel calm, clear, and alive. Here, you are free to dream without fear. You are free to imagine without limits. Inside your sacred space, let symbols of peace and joy surround you. Maybe a candle that never flickers, a fountain that flows endlessly, a soft breeze that brings comfort. This is your personal sanctuary, and it exists inside you always. You don't need to travel to find peace. You just return to this space in your mind, and you are home. Your imagination is not just a place to escape, it is a place to create. Every loving picture you form in your sacred space sends out a quiet signal to the universe. I am ready. I am open. I am aligned. And the universe, loving and wise, responds with grace. You may choose to visit this inner space in the morning to set the tone for your day, or before sleep to guide your dreams. You may come here when decisions feel heavy or when you need to remember who you are. Let it be a place of return, a place of remembrance, a place of creation. Say to yourself now, my imagination is a sacred vessel for my desires. Speak this softly, with love. Let it remind you that you are not powerless. You are not empty. You are not forgotten. You are a powerful being of light, and your visions matter. In this space, there is no pressure, no how or when, only the gentle whisper of yes, yes to joy, yes to clarity, yes to allowing what is good and meant for you to flow easily. Let that yes fill you, let it guide you. And now, let's bring it all together in a gentle daily rhythm. Life becomes so much more peaceful when we create small, sacred practices, tiny moments of alignment that add up to a life of deep fulfillment. Here is a soft 3-step practice you can begin today. First, a morning moment of calm visualization. As soon as you wake, before you look at your phone or reach for the world, sit quietly. Place your hand on your heart, breathe, picture your sacred space, let one joyful vision rise. It might be peace, it might be laughter, it might be abundance flowing freely. Let that vision fill you. Begin your day not with noise, but with calm creation. Second, a midday moment of gratitude reflection. At any point during your day, while sipping tea, during a break, or in between tasks, pause. Gently ask yourself, what has gone well today? What can I appreciate right now? You don't need big things. A smile, a kind word, a soft breeze. When you notice these gifts, your energy shifts from lack to love, and love is the magnet. Third, an evening mirror affirmation. Before bed, stand in front of the mirror, look into your eyes, say gently, I did my best today. I am proud of myself. I allow life to bless me while I rest. Let your reflection feel loved. Let your body know it is safe. Let your heart know it is held. These 3 steps are not tasks, they are offerings, small sacred moments that honor your journey, and you don't need to do them perfectly. Some days you may forget. That's okay. What matters is the return. Again and again, we return to love. Affirm now, the more I rest in calm, the more life blesses me. Say it often. Whisper it when you need comfort. Speak it when fear tries to rise. Let it become the song your heart sings quietly through your day. And now, as we bring our time together to a close, I want to remind you of something soft and powerful. Fulfillment is not outside of you. It's not in a job or a person or a future day. Fulfillment is a feeling, and that feeling already lives within you. You don't need to run after it. You don't need to earn it. You don't need to wait until everything is perfect. You simply need to be still enough to feel it. It is here, right now, in this breath, in this moment, in you. Let your calm be your magnet. Let your imagination be your guide. Let your softness be your strength. You are safe. You are seen. You are supported by life itself. And everything you need is already beginning to make its way to you. Say now, as a final gift to your soul, I am a magnet for deep fulfillment, guided by calm, embraced by love. Hold this close. Let it echo through your day. Let it carry you gently forward. Life loves you, and you are worthy of every good thing it holds. All is well, and so it is.